Oh no! It's Bad Attitude! David Young, Rick Michaels, KOing Sean Royal, unbeknownst to Rusty Riddle. Andrew Young asking the bell being rung. This cage match is starting off right for wow!
There's a spine buster.
Michaels and Young came on out without even their own ring entrance music coming. Wow, how unusual.
Well, these two teams want each other, and they want each other bad.
David Young displaying a pair of handcuffs. Opening up now in the head of Sean Royal at ringside.
David Young, is he gonna cuff him?
He's gonna cuff Sean Royal to the cage.
Well, that's one way to neutralize total destruction in this anything-goes environment. This cage match, Bad Attitude bringing the brains to the wait a minute. Mark coming to ringside, and he has the key to those handcuffs.
Well, that's the only reason I could ever imagine Marky Mark being involved in a main event at Wildside. Oh, good heavens! David Young head first into the crotch of Rick Michaels. Rusty Riddle performing pretty damn well against two members of Bad Attitude. While Sean Royal is taken out of the equation right now.
They're going for this table. Rusty Riddle trying to set up his table here. They got all this brawling in the ring, carnage everywhere. Sean Royal busted wide open. And he's handcuffed to the cage. The table's broken already, for crying out loud.
Oh, Rusty Riddle and tables should be mutually exclusive objects. Oh, that table's already toast. If I was a table, I wouldn't blame him.
Little a wee bit flimsy there. Not holding. Wait a minute. Rusty Riddle on the top rope. Oh, guillotine leg drop. Nobody hold.
Rusty Riddle lands butt first on that. On what's left of that table, Rick Michaels dropping a knee in the forehead of Rusty Riddle. Sean Royal still handcuffed to the cage on the outside. And now Bad Attitude just taking a destroyed table and ready to open up waylay on Rusty Riddle.
Well, you see, Rick Michaels drinking the beer of total destruction, chugging it right in the face of Sean Royal, and that is an insult.
Oh, good Lord! That table's been splintered!
He went through the table like a wrecking ball going through a building.
Now opening up the cage door. Why is the cage door open anyway? It's a cage match. It needs to be locked. Rick Michaels downing a cold beverage. Rusty Riddle now being destroyed by Bad Attitude. Marky Mark with the keys to apparently the handcuffs of Sean Royal.
Wait a minute, shoot for Rusty Riddle! Breaking the barricade! Rusty Riddle broke the barricade!
Now let's have a security railing if the security has just been busted up from the head, the shoulder of Rusty Riddle. Oh, good God almighty! Riddle thrown through the security barricades in the northwest corner of the NCW arena.
Everything we said it was going to be and more. It started at Christmas Chaos when these two had the Georgia street fight. They tore this building apart, and they are proceeding to do it right here at Hardcore Hell 2001.
Hey, we have plans to use this building next week. It's not going to be anything left of this. It's going to be a pile of lumber and splinters by the time these two teams have anything to say about it.
They're in the bleachers brawling here. I really can't see what's going on from my vantage point. I do know Sean Royal is chomping at the bit to get out of those cuffs.
Does Royal know that Marky Mark has the keys to those cuffs? Oh, maybe that point is nearly kind of negligible. That point is moot.
Back up on the floor! Rick Michaels is dead!
Damn, Dan, you're loud. Rick Michaels in the worst damn way. Backdrop on the floor. Bad Attitude just destroying what is possibly left of Rusty Riddle, and there can't be much left.
And Marky Mark staring with that little smug look on his face, holding the key there. Marky Mark, he's been Rick Michaels' gopher, his yes man, his bitch even. He was trained by Rick Michaels and worships the ground he walks on. This is a very sad occasion when you got this little punk out here.
Rick Michaels' bitch. I don't want to hear that ever again. Damn, man. Oh, boy. Michaels now, even though he's been all cut up already, David Young now back into the ring. Sean Royal vainly trying to throw some kicks at the head of Michaels, but Young is just out of just kicking the Can't make that connection. Oh, Young now taunting Royal as Michaels opens up on Rusty Riddle. Oh, man, this is a complete massacre, and not the way we had envisioned.
Rusty Riddle bleeding, Sean Royal bleeding, Rick Michaels bleeding. 3/4 of this matchup are split their bodily fluids. David Young giving the bad attitude X from the second turnbuckle as Rick Michaels continues to decimate Rusty Riddle. No reversal! Rick Michaels into the first row.
David Young's got the best seat in the house, looking from the top ring rope. Now Young ready to join out. Michaels been thrown over to the first 3 rows. Now David Young coming in after Rusty Riddle, grabbing a chair. Did not connect, thankfully. Rusty Riddle getting out of harm's way. Oh, good night, nurse.
Thumping the skulls of Bad Attitude with a steel chair. Rusty Riddle still has some fight in him, and he's got a hell of a lot more beer.
Yeah, no kidding. Unfortunately, he took a header over the security railing, trying to deliver a chair to the head of Rick Michaels. I think it was worth it, though.
Definitely. Oh, and another chair shot.
This time to the back of Riddle. Trying to work on the back, trying to make Riddle not being able to stand up. I think they're well on the way to pulling that one off.
Fans, if you follow our television show, if you purchase this home video, I dare you. Make the challenge, change the channel, and find something as brutal as this.
It can't be done. We're talking about 2 teams not only destroying each other, we're talking about 2 teams destroying the building they're wrestling in.
Well, it happened the last time they faced each other, and it's happening tonight. Rusty Riddle out in the ring. Rick Michaels climbing to the top rope. He's scaling the top. What's it gonna be? Rick Michaels going for an elbow here. Oh,
he met the foot of Rusty Riddle on the way down. Oh, well, here comes David Young. He met the foot of Rusty Riddle. Riddle's actually taking on both guys and holding up.
Sean Royal is he is incensed. He is incensed over there. He is like a dog, a rabid pit bull even, trying to break loose from his handcuffs.
Referee Andrew Thomas, suffice to say, him again, is more concerned about moving the table out of the way than taking a look at the action here. Oh no, Rusty Riddle pouring beer into the mouth of Sean Royal like Popeye eating spinach.
The liquid courage.
I didn't know there was a lot of courage in hops and barley exactly.
It's White Trash with an El Kabong. Stop sign shot to the head of Marky Mark.
White Trash steals the key from Marky Mark, unlocking the handcuffs of Sean Royal. Business is about to pick up. I'm dying to use that line.
White Trash, the unofficial member of Total Destruction, here to save his buddies. Marky Mark on El Kabong, and Sean Royal is loose.
White Trash, the official mascot of NWA Wildside, unleashing Sean Royal. Wow! Major crossbody.
Double high crossbody from the high-tech redneck, Sean Royal. Sean Royal now has escaped the handcuffs, and Bad Attitude is paying the price.
Boy, I'll say, Sean Royal, a bloody mess from the attack earlier on from Bad Attitude, and now Royal, the proverbial house of fire, opening up on both David Young and Rick Michaels, and I guess Marky Mark happily taken out of the equation.
There you see Sean Royal now stomping Rick Michaels, stomp David Young. White Trash out here to even the odds. Snap suplex by Sean Royal.
Not quite sure in a cage fury match like this where a snap suplex figures in, but you'd have to ask Sean Royal. But right now, David Young, good Lord, David Young thrown into the cage. Rusty Riddle now hopping up to the top rope.
This is gonna be, this is it, the Easy Rider.
The Easy Rider, and Sean Young and Sean Royal up top. Yeah, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, Rusty Riddle and Sean Royal, Total Destruction.
Hot damn, taking violence to new levels here, without a doubt. It took tables, it took White Trash, it took some subterfuge in ringside, and no, the titles were not at the risk, but here's White Trash offering the NWA World titles to total destruction. No, they're not theirs, but at this rate, it ain't too far away.
Well, that's a moral victory to say the least.